Hello, friends. Welcome to White Girl Reads Fan Fiction. I am the White Girl, and today we will be reading one of the earliest fan fictions I have in my personal collection. It is one single chapter of a Percy Jackson-themed fanfic that I never completed. This would have been written around age 11 or 12, since that's when I first read the series and fell in love with it. It starts off listed Chapter 1. I find a winged horse on my roof. So, have you ever been wondering about why something happened? I have. I wondered why I was born a demigod. My parents, Percy and Annabeth Jackson, are both demigods, but sometimes being one has advantages. So my story starts at our seaside mansion. I woke up from sleeping. 6:30, I thought. Training time. I got out of bed, put on my hunting clothes, which included brown pants, leather boots, a camo shirt, and a brown jacket, and jumped out of my window. I know that sounds alarming, but I just break my fall by going into a somersault. I start running to the ocean. I jump into the water. It's warm and I can breathe as usual. Freya, I hear. I start to swim down. Dad, I will find you, I said, rolling my eyes. Of course, he was in my grandpa's seahorse stables. I got you, I yelled, pulling him out of the seahorse bunch. Your hearing and sight has gotten better, my dad says, and happy birthday. Oh yeah, I said, remembering. Claiming day. Either my dad Poseidon or my mom's mom Athena, he said. Probably my dad, though. You look so much like me. I actually do. Other than my almond-shaped eyes, I have my dad's green hue and black hair. Even though I have dark green eyes, you can see the faint silver color. So after I found my dad, we swam to the surface to find my mom staring out into the water. Hello, she said happily. Happy 13th birthday, Freya. I smile. Yup. We have a lot of surprises for you today, my dad said, rubbing his hands together like breakfast. Silver waffles, I squealed. Mom nodded her head, laughing. I jumped out of the water, dry. True granddaughter of Poseidon and Athena, Dad laughed. I grabbed Mom's hand and ran with her to the house, with Dad trailing behind. Freya, Dad panted as he slammed the screen door. You're causing a tidal wave out there. Oops, I said between mouthfuls, calming myself down. Thank you, he said. After breakfast, we go back outside. So Freya, asked Mom, do you want to go to public school? What? I said. I've been homeschooled my whole life. How would I survive middle school? I'm a demigod teenager. That's dangerous, I said. Don't worry, Mom whispered. We've talked about that already, and Chiron is going to be there. Plus, you and your cousin will have 2 free periods to explore and train in the forest. Yes, I said. Melina's going to be there. But, Mom warned, you need to be wary about your powers. You are getting very strong. I know, I murmured. Then it's settled. You are going to public school. After we had blue cake, Mom and Dad decided to give me my presents. Yes, I thought. So, Freya, Dad said, we have contacted the gods, and they think you need a companion. So we are going to summon you a pet. How? I asked. Mom said, first, think animal friend find me. I did. Then he or she will appear. I closed my eyes and thought. Soon enough, I heard a rumble. I opened my eyes. Hundreds of animals, from an elephant to a shrew, were running towards me. Ah! I shrieked. Freya, hold still, Dad said. Your pick. So I started to walk among them. I finally came upon a mother wolf carrying a pup in her jaws. She gently put the pup on the ground, and I fell for it immediately. I picked it up gently and found a weird mark on its paw. It was a cursed or water spirit indicator. So I took him over to Mom and Dad, but before I could get there, blue lights were everywhere. So I looked up and a trident was right above me. Sweet, Dad said. Told you. Man, sometimes he can be such a little kid. No, said a voice in my head. The wolf pup nipped me. Ow, I yelped. Hey, listen, he said. My name is Timber, and I know who you are, though, Freya, the first granddaughter of Poseidon. Sweet. So me and my new pet can talk to each other telepathically. And that is where our first story ends. It's a lot more painful to read when you're reading it in front of people. So this makes it a lot easier. For those of you who know me, you know my love for wolves at ages 11 through 12. So I'm sure it's unsurprising. Oh gosh. Yeah, so that'll be it today. I hope you enjoyed.